It's 90 degrees in the shade. Thank God I don't have to work in the shade. Okay. I'm going to show you guys something. This is kind of neat. Alright. I'm sorry for the lighting. I know it's bright over there. And we're under shade right here, so it's kind of annoying on the camera. But I guess you'll forgive me for that. This guy right here is a prickly. Prickly. This is a type of thistle. I'm not sure the exact variety, it's just a thistle, garden variety. It's got these kind of pointy leaves on it. And normally, I would just kick this thing over. There's another prickle behind it. That's a blackberry though. But I'm going to demonstrate something that apparently not a lot of people know about, which is how to eat thistles. It's good to have a knife that's got kind of a long reach on it so your fingers aren't near the pricklies. And you just want to very carefully pull off all these leaves first. And yes, I am going to kill this whole plant, but I'm going to enjoy it a little bit because it's hot and it's kind of refreshing. So take a sharp knife. Ooh, yeah, I messed that all up. Okay. And go ahead and knock the top off of it. And this is going to leave sort of a hollow stem, and that's actually got some milky sap in it, so this might be a little bitter. I might have got it too old. But then you want to kind of just shave all these little bristles and prickles off with the edge of your knife. And I'm just basically holding this 90 degrees to the stem and running it up there so I can get all these little fine hairs off of here. Some of them are kind of prickly. And this may be a little too old for this because usually you want the young shoots. But yeah, you can eat these stems and they're almost like a celery. They actually have a lot of water in them. So I don't know if you can notice or not, but my knife's getting covered in liquid, juicy deliciousness. And just kind of knock down as many of these hairs as you can because they're kind of sharp. Yeah, I think it's still got some prickles on it, but I think that's mostly just hairs now. So what you do, you just break that guy off, and when you eat these, you got to eat them kind of quick. So you want to make sure you get as much of the, I cut the whole stem, as much of that prickly stuff off as you can, so you don't bite into a piece of it. The hairs on the inside, you don't have to worry about. And once you got it pretty much where you want it, boom, food. Now, this is going to oxidize really quickly, and yeah, this is a little bitter. It's kind of old. And that's what happens if you miss a prickle. There's a bunch of them down here by my hand where I'm holding it. The young shoots are usually a little easier to clean up too. But, it's going to oxidize really quickly. It starts turning red almost immediately. So if you don't eat it right away, then it gets tough and stringy and it's no good. But nice little summer treat. I'm gonna kill these guys anyways to get them where they're not gonna slice your foot open. Might as well get some good out of it. The smaller shoots are not gonna be as much hollow. They're gonna be, and these are totally hollow too, like you can see through these. Pretty useful, pretty tasty, but like I said, you have to eat them fast. That's the trick, because they set out, like even right now, this thing is probably already, pull off another little section of this. Yeah, it's already getting stringy, so it's not any good to eat anymore. But just a refreshing little treat while you're out in the woods. If you're thirsty and need some water or whatever, it's a good source of water. They're actually quite nutritious also, so it's almost like a celery stalk but with a little bit more nutrition. So the next time you look at a wild thistle and think, God, what a useless plant, like why God, why you put these prickles on me, They actually make a delightful little flower as well. There's a thistle that's like the state flower for Ireland, or the country flower, or whatever you call it, the national flower. Um, the flowers on these are very, very pretty. If you watch the movie Braveheart, I think the flower that he gives to that little girl in the movie is actually a thistle. It's the type of thistle, king thistle, I think. It's yeah, that's their national flower. So it's pretty awesome. I don't remember if that's Scotland or Ireland, but somewhere over there, one of them islands. Anyway, I'm gonna put this back away. I'm actually gonna go find a couple more and eat them, but that's gonna be it for now. I'll talk to you later. Don't forget to subscribe and tell your friends and like the videos and refer them to people and that kind of stuff, if you would.